Russian EVA-39 will be conducted by Alexander Skvortsov as EV-1 in the red stripe suit, and Oleg Artemyev as EV-2 in the blue stripe suit. They will open the EVA hatch of Pirs Docking Compartment 1 or DC-1. Oleg will be the first to exit DC-1. He will then take nanosatellite and deploy the nanosatellite from station. Alexander will then take a series of photos of the deployment. Alexander will then hand out Expose-R or the Expose-R science hardware. Alexander will then exit DC-1 with a tool bag. The two will translate on the service module, or SM, around the circumference to the Universal Work Platform. Here at the Universal Work Platform, they will install Expose-R and take a series of photos of the installation. Once it's installed, they will take two cables from Expose-R and install each of them onto the service module. And after the connections are made, they will take another series of photos of the connections. They will then translate to the automatic phased array antenna, or a FAR unit. Here they will install a restraint clamp This will give more of a mechanical advantage over the clamp on the FAR unit. The two will then translate to service module window number 13 and take a series of samples from the window. The two then translate back to DC-1 EVA ladder. They will retrieve the plume impingement deposit monitoring unit, or BACADA-O, along with SKK number 2 experiment cassette. They will then translate around the circumference of DC-1 to Strela 1's boom. The two will take the two new pieces of hardware up Strela 1's boom to MRM2, or the Mini Research Module number 2. Here they will install BACADA-O onto MRM2. They will take the connector from BACADA-O and install that to MRM2. Then they will take a series of photos of the mated connector. They will open up protective covers on the end faces of BACADA-O and again take photos of BACADA-O. They will then take SKK experiment cassette and close it and retrieve SKK number 1 and install the new SKK cassette experiment that they brought out. They will take a series of photos of SKK number 2 after it's installed. The two then translate to panel 2A of Venislavo's space experiment and retrieve that panel. The two then head back to Strela 1's boom and down to DC-1 again. Alexander translates to the EVA ladder and stows SKK-1 and the Venizelos panel number 2A inside DC-1, along with his tool bag. Oleg will translate to the opposite side of DC-1, where he will retrieve biorisk experiment container number 3. Once removed, he will translate back around to the EVA ladder Then Alexander will enter DC-1 first. Oleg will hand him biorisk container number 3, and Oleg will ingress DC-1 and close the hatch. This would conclude Russian EVA 39.